So I'm going to level with you guys. Age of the Prime's Solus Prime here is a video that has taken me like 4 or 5 takes to do, and it really shouldn't. We're just going to talk about robot mode with her like pretty much right here. I'll show the hammer here in a second, or in a bit rather. But there's some stuff that I want to talk about here, so I'm just going to go through it. Sorry if this video is a little bit boring to watch. I also really don't care. The only major QC issue that I had with Solus Prime here, SOLUS, as you can see down there, not sol hyphen less or dash less, just for the two of you that are weird English majors or whatever. That's the only QC issue that I had. Granted, the little panel right here does pop off sometimes when I'm going from alt mode to robot mode, but that's fine. It doesn't really bother me. All you need to do is just be a little bit careful with wiggling this piece to where it needs to be, kind of like that. If you can see that on the strut and there. That's about it. Otherwise, you're good. The instructions also want you to rotate this middle section of her armorer's skirt like that, basically, for alt mode. I honestly think that's stupid, so I just keep it how it is normally. So let's rotate it back. We'll plug in the sides again, or we'll just like thoop them in, because I like it as a uniform piece in this mode. So let's talk about the ankles, or right above the ankles. And this is going to be kind of hard to see, but y'all have to bear with me because of her posability. Okay, we're going to roll with it like this. Also, my lighting in here is weird right now, and I don't want to turn on this light because it's like 90 degrees here in Maryland right now when I'm filming this. So, a lot of people have been talking about the ankles, right? Like, that mushroom joint right there. And like, oh no, it's loose. The foot basically detaches itself when you breathe on it. What are y'all doing to your toys? I'm going to be straight up with you guys. Like, what are y'all doing with your toys? If that's an issue, if that's something that bothers you, don't review that copy. Return it if you got it from Walmart, God forbid Target. I'm only saying that because Target's terrible with their DEI stuff. Sorry, that's how I lean politically. If yours has the weird ankle thing where like the basically the feet just fall off, return the figure. Get a different copy. Hopefully that doesn't have the issue. The thing that's weird to me about that QC issue that literally everybody who's a popular reviewer on this hellscape of a website has talked about is I really feel like they're consciously trying to have the ankles come off the figure, have the feet come off the figure rather, right? Like, I honestly feel like they're trying to handicap their figure because for me, there is a discernible, like, I have to put considerable effort into removing the foot. Like, I have to wiggle the foot, and I'm going to pause again. I'm going to stop talking here in a second. There's a very noticeable click for me when the mushroom peg gets out of the joint and it's about to like fully fall out, right? So see if you can hear that click, because that's what you need to pay attention to. Like, that might just be my copy, but my Solus Prime does not have like feet that just fall right off. And I don't know, maybe this is just one of those figures where like it's better than people expect, and there was just a bunch of copies that had that terrible QC issue. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are down on this figure when they necessarily shouldn't be. Granted, it is probably for a valid reason, but still, that also just might be my copy. I'm only doing this, by the way, so this can maybe be the thumbnail because the focus and the lighting have been weird in these videos. Anyway, Solus Prime here is a lot better than people are saying. That said, let's put the hammer in. We'll just do the opposite hand that I normally do. You just feed it through her hand, because her hand is a, 5mm port or whatever. Put the head back on the hammer. And there you go. Honestly, I think, let me straighten out the head. I think she looks pretty neat. As a cisgender white man, this is a weird-ass statement to say about a freaking robot toy. I do wish they had made the boobs look a little bit more uniform on the figure, because they just look like they're kind of like pasted on, but like, especially in profile. But listen, like, I have bigger fish to fry when it comes to this fandom and when it comes to the Transformers figures that I actually fucking have, that I keep on display. So, it is what it is. So, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the two of you that have watched this 5.5 minute ramble. If you see Solus Prime on the shelves at your Walmart, Target, wherever the hell you get toys, give her a shot. I don't really care for like all of the deep lore around the 13 primes and everything. I just think a lot of the figures that are going to be coming out this year and next year look really cool, and that Hasbro is doing good stuff right now. So I'm going to get most of the primes. Solus Prime is very cool. She should have been a Voyager, and she's very cool. Honestly, better than a lot of people are saying. The transformation is a little bit fiddly, but you know, it is what it is. Like, listen, regardless of how you feel about the lore, let's be happy that we're actually getting some good quality figures from Hasbro. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble for about 6 minutes. I'm sorry I wasted all that time. Go do something else with your day. I'll see you guys in the next one.